Hi everyone, this is Jess from the Estevan Public Library, and for today's Teens Crate, we are making 3 different creatures out of origami. For this project, you will need 2 different sizes of origami paper, you will need some 6x6 inch pieces, and a 6x3.5 inch piece. Now, if you don't have origami paper at home, you can just use plain paper. The thinner it is, the easier it will be to fold. You will also need to cut it into these different sizes using a ruler and some scissors. You can also use a heavy-duty ruler while folding the paper to help you make your creases. But it is optional, so if you don't have a ruler at home, don't worry. All right, let's get started. The first creature we're going to make is a leaping frog. And for this one, you will need a 6 inch by 3.5 inch size of paper. Now my paper only has one colored side, so I'm going to start with my white side facing up. Next, we'll fold our paper from left to right. Make sure that each side is touching. Press down, then unfold it. Now we'll bring our top right corner all the way to the other side until it meets this side. Then press down. Unfold that and repeat for the left side. Bring it all the way to the other side so that it meets, and press down. So now you should have an X shape there. Now we're going to flip it over so that our color side is facing up. And we're going to bring the top of our paper and fold it down to where the two ends of our X meet. Right there, there. So it should look like you have a triangle on the other side of your paper. Press that down and then unfold it and flip back over. So next we're going to do what's called a squash fold, where we bring in the sides of our paper here and press down the bottom sides. Then we'll take the top of our triangle and press it down. Press down the sides, and there you have a new triangle. This will make the head of our frog. So now let's work on the arms. First, we'll start by bringing this corner, or the left corner of our triangle, and bring it up so that it just meets the center fold there. Press it down. There's our first flap. And we'll do the same for the right side. Take the right corner of your triangle, bring it up to meet the center, and press down. So now you have 2 little flaps. Next, we'll take the right side of your paper and fold it so that it meets the center fold of your paper. There we go. Fold that down. So it'll look like this when you're done. Next, we'll do the same for the left side. Fold that into the center and press down. Now we'll go back to our flaps up here and finish off our arms. Start with the left one again. I'm going to unfold it and then take this smaller triangle here and fold it in half. So that there we go. Then we'll do the same for the right. Unfold that and fold it in half. Now we have arms for our frog. So now we're going to finish off the back legs. I'm going to take the bottom of our paper and fold it up so that it meets the top of the triangle there. Then fold it in half. Then we'll bring the bottom, or what's now the top of our paper, back down so that it meets this bottom crease here. And press down. There you have your leaping frog. You can make him jump by just pressing on the back. Next, we're going to make a crow. For this one, you will need a 6x6 inch size piece of paper. And since this paper only has one colored side, I'm going to start with my white side. So first, I'm going to fold my paper in half from left to right. Then unfold it. And then we're going to fold it in half again from the bottom to the top. Press down and unfold it again. Now we're going to flip it over so that our color side is facing up. And now we're going to fold it from our top left corner to our bottom right corner. Press down and unfold it. Then we're going to take our top right corner and bring it down to our bottom left corner. Press it down. So now we have an X. So now we'll flip it back over so the white side is facing up. So now that it's flipped over, we're going to bring our left corner and our right corner together so that they meet in the middle. Then very gently press down and press down again so that it makes a square. Show you one more time. Bring left and right corners to meet in the middle, then press down on the bottom and press down on the top. So next, starting with our left flap here, we're going to take it and fold it and bring it to the middle. Press down. We'll do the same with our right flap. Bring it to the middle, or fold in half and bring to the middle. press down. So now it looks like we have a kite. Now we're going to bring our top flap and fold that down over top. Press down. And now, after all that work, we unfold it all again. So now we're back to our square. So now that we're back to our square, starting from this bottom flap here, we're going to carefully open it up, like that. Then I'm going to take my left and my right corners here and push them in. And push down, press down. So now you have a diamond. Now that we flip that over, we're going to repeat steps 6 through 9. So we'll start by folding the left flap over so it meets the center, and then same with the right. Back to a triangle, flip this down, and then unfold that all. Then we'll carefully open up this. Bring our left and right sides together in the center. Squish that down. So now we have a diamond on each side. Next, we're going to make the feet for our crow. Taking the bottom points, we're starting with our left. Going to pull this up so the tip meets our middle center crease right here. Fold down and repeat. With the right side, bring the tip up to meet the center crease and we'll press down. And then, starting with the left again, going to take the point and angle it down this way, flat, like the bottom of the flat against the base. And it looks like another little triangle. Do the same with the right. Take the tip, fold it down at an angle so that it's flat with the bottom, and press down. Now, starting with our left side, going to unfold the leg a little bit, and from the outside fold, open it up and press down. So now we have a kite. Once you have that kite, I'm going to fold the top of the kite down like that. So now you have your first foot. Now we'll do the same for the right side. Fold it a little bit from the outside. Press it open. Press down so you have a kite. Then fold that over. Now you have 2 feet. So next we're going to work on the rest of the body. So we'll take the top of our diamond and flip that down. Now that you have your tail, middle triangle, and top triangle, going to take everything and fold it in half. So that your feet are touching each other. Just gonna make a crease here. So now you have your tail, your feet, and your wing. Now we need to make the head. So taking the very tip of your triangle from the top, we're going to fold it down at an angle. Only about a third of the way down. Like that. Now we're going to flip him up and unfold him, then gently press down from the top that he folds into himself. Press it shut. And there you have your crow. Last but not least, we're going to make a turtle. For this one, you will need a 6x6 inch piece of paper. So to start, we're going to keep the color side of our paper up and just fold it in half. And then unfold it. Then starting with my left corner, bring it down so that the top edge meets the center fold here. Like that. Then we're going to do the same with the right edge, or right top corner. Bring it down so that the top edge meets the center. So now it looks like we have a house. So now we'll flip the whole thing over, and then starting from the left side again, I'm going to pull this flap out. We're going to bring this middle crease here so that it touches the center crease in the middle. Be careful not to fold this flap here. So I just pulled it out for safekeeping. And bring this middle crease, gently press it down so that it meets the center. Do the same for your right side. Pull that out and bring your center crease to the middle. So now it should look like this. Next, we'll bring our bottom flaps. We'll start with the right corner. So that bottom edge meets the center fold. Like that, and press down. Do the same for our right side. Bring that up so that the bottom edge meets the center, and press down. So now we should have two diamonds, a bottom one and a top one. Now we're going to take, starting with our right bottom flap, going to bring that down about 2/3 of the way, so a little bit more than half. Bring that up a little. Going to do the same with the left side. And make sure to keep it even. So make sure these two lines line up. And press down. So now we have the start of our turtle's legs. So we're going back up to our top diamond. I'm going to bring the very top of our diamond down to the bottom of the diamond. And fold that in half. There we go. Now we'll take what was the top, bring it back up, but only about 3/4 of the way. So that you can still see some of the color on either side. There. Now you can start to see the body of your turtle. Here are the front legs, and the back, and the tail, and the head. So now this next part is a little tricky. We'll start with the left side again. I'm going to unfold it a little bit and take this triangle and just bring this bottom edge up and fold it over to make and to fold it in half. So now we're going to run that crease. So press down and run your finger almost all the way down. And fold in a little bit of the head. So that some of the head is folded into the middle. We'll do the same with the right side. Pop it open a little. Fold that in half. Run your finger down. Bring a little bit the head in. So it'll look like that. So next we're going to flip over a turtle. Now before we do anything else, I'm going to fold him a little bit. I'm going to take his tail and squish it together. You can see it's starting to make a hump. I'm going to help that a little bit so that it comes up towards the center of the turtle's back. Once you're happy with where the hump's at, you have to push some of it out a little. You'll fold the tail over to the side and then tuck it under the shell. Like that. The shell still looks a little square, so we're going to take these two corners here and we'll flip them over and very gently tuck them in a tiny bit. just behind the legs. This will help the shell look more round. And since our turtle is flipped over, I'm going to work on the arms and legs a little bit. So I'm going to fold in, starting with the left one, his left arm all the way in. So that's all the way inside the shell. Then I'm going to fold it back over. Now it just pokes out of the shell. Like that. Going to do the same for the right side. Fold it all the way in. And gently fold it just a little bit out. Just like that. Then we're going to do the same for the bottom legs. Going to very carefully, you might need to lean him on his side a little. Fold it all the way up. And then pulling the top of the fin back down, just peeking out of the shell. Like that. We'll do the same for the right side. Fold it all the way in. Then bring it just a little bit of the way out. Then put them over. And there you have your turtle. And now, using origami, you can make your own leaping frog, little crow to sit at the edge of your desk, and a turtle. Thank you all so much for joining me for this Teens Create. The written instructions can be found in the video description below. If you enjoyed this and want to show off your work, be sure to tag us on your social media posts. I hope you can all join us for our next Teens Create, but until then, enjoy!